Hey guys, down at the McClure Motorsport headquarters, just giving you guys a little update over the Christmas, New Year's period. Should be having a little break at the moment, but we're down here busting our backsides working on this thing. It's our first big break for the season, so we thought we'd check over some things on the car, but we were sort of forced into that by the broken camshaft that we ended up having in the elimination round at the last meeting. So on that solo pass, we seen the car blew the tyres off. Obviously that was the finishing point of this camshaft. We think it already may have had a crack in it. It's broken the cam like this before in the exact same spot, so that's clearly a weak point in these standard core size cams. So now we've gone up to a bigger cam size. We've gone up to a 50mm cam thanks to Mark Rothwell. He lent us his cam. There's no way we'd be able to be even putting the motor back together at this point if it wasn't for Mark lending us his cam. So we got the motor down to that point, and we stripped it out and pulled the cam out of it, and we had to take the block down to Applied Automotives anyway to check on some things that had happened while the cam was broken. It busted a lifter as well, and we showed you the bent push rods and stuff like that. But while we were down there checking on that, we went to pull the crank out, and we found that one of the main caps come out in 2 pieces. So we'll go over and show you guys that. Okay guys, over here in the McClure Motorsport engine shop, and you can see here this is the main cap that failed on that run. Luckily for the camshaft breaking, this didn't cause us any more supercritical damage to the engine, because if the camshaft didn't break, the engine would have kept running, and this doesn't stop the engine from running. This would have just been broken and it would have been serious carnage. So we were super lucky that the cam broke, really, which saved us massive amounts of engine damage and dollars. So that's something that we keep an eye on in the engine when we tear the car down, or tear the sump off at every meeting and check the bearings and the big ends and the thrust bearing, especially in a turbo car, because it gets hit. These are the things we keep an eye on, and this is one of the main caps which has started to go but hasn't completely cracked yet. You can see there off of this washer relief that they had in the previous design, you can see it's got an angle, and the new design from CN has a flat face here for the bolt to land on, which is a much stronger design and much more width across the top of the cap there, as opposed to this last design, which was thinner. So it's also a little bit wider across the cap to give it more strength, as opposed to the thinner cap there. It's probably hard to see on camera because it's such a small amount, but even then it's an improvement on the design, and we couldn't have made this happen without the boys at AA's and Stevie, Pete, Bobby, and Ian Brown even come in off his holidays to do the line boring on the caps for us, to make sure this is all ready to go for the 6th. And that's someone we race against in Top Comp, so it just shows that there's still some really good guys out there that want to help other racers out to keep them going and keep them on track. So really big thanks to AA's, big thanks to Mark Rothwell, and big thanks to all the people that stick behind us and support the car and what we're doing. We've had some really rough times leading up to that big 6:30 that we run. We cheered and hollered and all that when we were on the 6:30, and posted a lot about it on social media, but you know what, you got to celebrate the highs when you can, because the lows are right around the corner. So the next day we found all of this carnage, so we're just going to put it back together and go back out there on the 6th and give them hell again. So that's our little update from the shop for the end of 2023. This is going to be our last video before we head into the 6th of January meet, and we're just super happy with how the car's running at the moment, and we just want to let you guys know that the car was set up exactly the same as the 650 run it did a few weeks ago, which we were absolutely stoked with. That's really where we were sort of running the car, and we weren't expecting it to run a 630, but the new torque converter that we've got in the car from Simon at Allfast is has really worked with the car, and it's what the car's wanted since we put the twin turbos on it. But it just took us a little bit of time to figure out what it wanted. This isn't the run-of-the-mill sort of combo. Twin 88s on a 393 cubic inch small block motor is not something that you're going to see every day. So it's a little bit of an odd bod motor combo, and converter to go behind that is not as common. So it was just something that we were trying to figure out between us and Gonzo, and we finally come to it. And the power level was exactly the same as the 52. It just hooked up and the car took off down the track perfectly. So the 637's just the tip of the iceberg for us, and now we just got to hone in on the car setup even more, and I think the car's going to really upset some people. So we'll see how we go. See you guys on the 6th of January.